Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name's Colton. I like to talk about Bibles, books, and theology-related things. Happy Thanksgiving week. Hope you have a good week this week, getting to celebrate and be thankful. I wanted this week to bring you another Bible review. This is another NASB 2020 Bible, and I would first like to thank the Lockman Foundation for sending me this Bible for a fair and honest review. And by the way, just a side note, when I say that, I mean that. None of the publishers that have ever sent me any Bibles have said, you must say nice things about it. None of them have done that. And if there were such stipulations behind it, I wouldn't do it. I don't want this to be just me trying to amp up stuff that I don't think is cool. I'll be honest with you about things that I like and don't like. It just so happens that today, this Bible is one that I do like. I think it's very beautiful, and that is the NASB Reader's Bible in the 2020 text edition. This one is in brown leather soft. Very nice presentation, and I really like this Bible. I think that there is a lot to love here, and I'm excited to show you what's going on with it. So let's get the camera flipped around and let's take a look at it together.
I fix my eyes on Christ.
All right, guys, so here is the slipcover. It comes in. It's open on both ends, and you see right here on the front, you're looking at the 2020 edition. Again, this one is the one published by Lockman, those who, I believe, hold the copyright to the translation. But if you flip it over, we get some of the features. So, of course, we get the 2020 text. We get a clear in reading type, and this font is unique, and I want to show it off to you. I think it's very beautifully done. Line match typesetting, Smythe Zone, single column text with poetry in 2 columns. Again, we'll take a look at that. Really cool. Inside margin verse and chapter numbers. This is another thing that makes it a reader's Bible, which I'm excited again to show you. Black letter, 2 double single-sided angle cut satin ribbons. And they're nice. I'll show them to you. Color maps, a presentation page, and family records. There's a little preview of what it's going to look like. So now let's get to the good stuff. Let's look at the Bible itself, why you all came here. This brown leather text is, I believe, what they call it. Not leather soft, but leather text is absolutely excellent. I have actually had it before on another Bible I received from them. I would show that to you, but I had that Bible rebound because I like the layout so much. So, but this one, the brown leather text is very nice material. This is for me, a hand-sized Bible, but I have big hands. It's not a big Bible by any stretch. And you see it kind of has this marbly look to the brown. There's some darker blotches and lighter blotches. It looks really sweet. I like it. And then it also comes with stitching all around the perimeter. Let's take a look at the spine. Super clean spine. I love the blind stamping. I think this looks good. You have some tool lines. Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible 2020, Readers, and then the NASB and Lockman Foundation. There's a lot of information on there, but that being said, I think it looks good. The blind stamping makes it not as busy looking to my eyes, but really nice looking spine. Here's the back, and look at what Lockman doesn't do on the back of their Bibles, or at least on the back of this Bible. They don't put the ISBN number back here. Wow, that is amazing. There's normally a lot of publishers, they stamp this number in here, and I don't like that they do that to the cover. Well, Lockman hasn't done that, so they get major points from me. Not that they're worth a ton or anything, but I really like the fact that they didn't stamp those numbers back here. We also get the 2 ribbons, and they said it correctly in the description on the back. They are single-sided, not double-sided satin ribbons, but they're still really nice, thick ribbons, a black and a brown, and you get 2 of them. They're great. Very good ribbons for what you're getting all in this package. All right. Now let's open it up. So here you have a vinyl paste down liner. I assume it's vinyl. It feels like vinyl, vinyl-y material. Paste down liner. You get a presentation page, and you get your legacy pages. Those are all included in this. You get the family tree, all kinds of stuff like that. Births and deaths. Occasions to remember. You get this super clean title page here, and another one. Here we get the publishing information. So you get a printed in Korea Bible here. The paper is actually really nice on this Bible. Really well done. And you can see the typesetting, which I love. It's unique, I'm telling you, is done by 2K Denmark, which, you know, they're kind of the gold standard for that sort of thing. So you get a table of contents. You get a foreword. You also get an explanation of the general format. Now, I want you to notice, I normally don't spend a lot of time on this page, but read the first line here. The goal of this edition is to improve the reading experience by using a unique layout that features the biblical text. The subheadings and footnotes have been removed, and the verse and chapter numbers are placed in the margin. So that gives you an idea of what kind of reader's Bible this is going to be. And you get some abbreviations, and then we get right in with an Old Testament title page. So when we flip this over, first off, I want you to notice it's laying open flat. This is a brand new Bible, laying open flat. Love that. Here is Genesis. You get clean, red accented Genesis heading here. You also get a single column paragraph style text with this unique drop cap with a hollowed out letter for the first letter. I like that. It's super clean looking, and I'm a sucker for this kind of aesthetic. It's not trying to be overly ornate. It's clean. It looks good. You also get that drop cap with a red outline, and you get the chapter numbers and verse numbers here in the margin. So it leaves the text really clean, but those are also in red, so they're easier to find. You get a fair amount of margin space over here if you would like, but this is the general layout of it. Now, it does change when you go to a poetic setting, which I'll show you in a second. But this font, this 2K Denmark collaboration, I love it. I love this font. It's very readable to my eyes. I like it a lot. It looks really sharp, and you get the page numbers on bottom here with the 2 lines on either side. It looks great. And you see how clean it looks with the chapter numbers relegated to the margin. That drop cap. To me, this is just beautiful. And I'm telling you, nobody makes me say this stuff. I like this layout a lot. I think this is really, really nice. Just look at how clean that is. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Well done, Lockman. So now let's flip to the poetry setting. And here we are in Job, and you can see how they switch to that 2-column format. But they break it up, and again, even though there's more lines, it's super clean. You get these lines down the middle that have your verse numbers off to the side. I dig this look. It looks so nice. And then it's easy to follow and find where your text is. Now, I didn't point out this earlier, but up here you also get the general overview of where you're at in a bigger picture, so it's easier to find. what I like about this Bible is, though it is a reader's Bible, you could take this to church and use it. It's not as easy to find your place as verse numbers being inline in the text, but you certainly can do it. This is a beautiful, beautiful layout, and it's geared towards the reading, but you could use it in other applications, in my opinion. Here's the Psalms. Looks great. Now let's go over to our New Testament books. Here we have Matthew, and you can see we are looking at a black letter text. Even look at how this drop cap looks with the quotation mark. Just little stuff like that. That's so well done. It looks so clean. And the paper quality, I really do like this paper. It's nice. The line matching makes it look really well done. The ghosting is very minimal. Really, really nice Bible. So as we work our way towards the back here we are on the last page of the book of Revelation. And we just are immediately met with maps. Glossy cardstock maps. And that piece of vinyl here for the end. And that is that. This is a Bible that knows what it is and executes that very well. It is a reader's Bible. It's primarily for just reading the text. However, you could use this in church, or you could use it to find your place because of the way they've done it. But as far as a reader's Bible goes, this is done with excellence. I like it a lot. And if you are looking for a nice reader's Bible as you get into the new year, I think this would be a good option if you're interested in reading the New American Standard 2020 text. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're interested in this Bible, I'll have some links down in the description below where you can pick it up. Visit Lockman, give a look around on their website for all the various things they offer. Because they print this, they also print the 95 NASB as well. And they have some really great editions in both. So thank you all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It's free and it helps out a lot. And I'll see you in the next video.